welcome back to my channel. Today I have a eye makeup tutorial for you, and it is all using this Morphe 35F palette. There was like just a couple of other things that I used, but pretty much every eyeshadow except like one was from this Morphe palette right here, and that's because they didn't have a bone colored eyeshadow that was matte in this palette. So yeah, that's why, or else I would have used it. This palette is incredible. Like, I am so obsessed with the quality. Like, whenever I got it in the mail, I just opened it and I just started swatching all over my arms and everything, and every single shadow is so pigmented and so beautiful in its own way. These are what all the colors look like right here. So it's kind of a broad range. It's warmer colors, but there's a few cool tones in there as well. But they're so pretty. I kind of started out with like an orange sort of base, and then I made it like purple, and then I added some yellow in there. So I'm really happy with the look and the way that it turned out. For this palette, I probably give it like an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, just because I feel like it's lacking a few shades. But this spectrum and this color spectrum is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I feel like for the fall, this is all I'm going to be using. I've been in sort of like an orange reddish rut, like where I only use like oranges and reds and things like that and neutral colors, and this kind of takes me out of that just a little bit. Like, it has more purple shades, it has a little bit more of that like grayish sort of tones, a little bit of taupe. It kind of gives me a little bit of opportunity to go out of my like neutral comfort zone, and I can like use some of these colors in here. Even though some of these are more on the reddish orange, there's still like those purples and those sort of coppery colors. So I'm really excited to keep playing with this and use it for some different eye looks. But right now, this is what I have created on my eyes right here. This palette sells for $22.99, I believe, on the Morphe website. 35 shadows for $23. Let me just do the math on my handy dandy smartphone. This is like 65 cents per eyeshadow. Like, look at that. This is one of the shades that I used today. Like, that's just insane. But yeah, I'm super impressed with the quality. It is so incredible. I'll just kind of break it down a little bit. On the bottom, these are all matte shades down here, and there are 7 matte shades. So you kind of have like your warm sort of colors. This one's like a little bit neutral to cool sort of, but you kind of have all like your transition colors and things like that, and blending colors down here, and then all the rest are shimmery colors. So you kind of have like your brow bone highlights up here. You have like other shimmers, but it's like it's a shimmer palette, so it's really pretty. I don't use a ton of shimmer, but I'm trying to kind of incorporate a little bit more. So yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so obsessed. Get your hands on this if you can. Use somebody's discount code if you follow Manny, Patrick, Jacqueline, whoever you follow, just to follow their discount code. I'm not gonna really give out a bunch of codes because I'm not an affiliate, or else I'd give you my code. Get this in your hands ASAP if you can, because they are just incredible. They're super pigmented and I'm obsessed. Yeah, the only reason why I don't give it like a 10 out of 10 is because they don't have a bone colored eyeshadow, and it's kind of on the warmer shade. Like, I wish that there was like a few more neutral or cooler tones. Even though I don't use a lot of those, I'm just trying to step out and use something new. Please let me know what you guys want to see next after this. If you guys want to see, I'm not going to do a swatch on every single color in here in this video, but if you guys do want to see a swatch on every single color in this eyeshadow palette, then let me know in the comments, and I will make a video strictly just of swatches of this palette, up close swatches, so you guys can see what they look like, what they all look like swatched on my hand. Like, this is like doing justice right here, but I'm more than happy to do a video just on swatches. It just takes a really long time, 35 swatches. Yeah, so I can dedicate that to a whole video if you guys want to see that. I love your suggestions and I love your recommendations. I always write them down on my notes in my phone, everything that you guys tell me and ask and say, and I love getting your comments. They make my day. Thank you so much for commenting, each and every one of you that comments and leaves a nice comment. I really appreciate that, because that always brightens up my day. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. If you guys want to get this look on my eyelids that I have right now using this Morphe 35F palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so first we're gonna always start out by priming our eyelids, and I always love to use the matte soft ochre paint pot. It is my absolute favorite. And I'm just using a Sigma Precision flat angled brush to apply that on there. After that, I am gonna go in with any bone colored shadow. Use whatever you have. I'm gonna be using the MAC Brulee. I just set the primer just so that all the other eyeshadows go on smoothly. so now it's time to dip into the Morphe 35F palette. I'm so excited to use this. So this is what it looks like right here. So first shadow I'm going to use is going to be this shadow right here as my transition color. And I'm just going to take that eyeshadow that I just showed you guys on a fluffy brush. Use whatever you want. I'm using a MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to dip into that color, tap it off, and blend into the crease. Okay, now that I have that transition color in there, I'm going to add in another color in the crease to deepen it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go with this nice, beautiful burnt orange sort of color right here. I wish that these had names, but honestly, I understand that they don't because there are so many shades that it's like, how could you even name all of them? But I'm gonna go in with this color right here next into the crease. And I'm gonna take my favorite Morphe M433. This is my favorite blending brush. And I'm gonna dip into that color, dust off. I feel like it looks a lot like Anastasia's Sienna. I'll have to like put them next to each other and see. I'm just going to work that in my crease, just kind of using windshield wiper motions. Now I'm gonna take my other fluffy brush and just kind of blend, do like a clean blend. These shadows are so pigmented on another level, so you have to really, like, all you need is just a little bit and to tap off the excess product because these are just really, really pigmented, which is great. They're really good quality. I did this eye look yesterday for you guys on Snap, and it lasted all night. I mean, the shadows really do stay on really well. Like, these eyeshadows are really, really good. I'm really gonna try to do some more colored looks because I feel like all my looks have been really, really neutral and really nude, and I want to try to do different things on the eyes, incorporate more bright colors, especially in the summer. Like, it's a fun time to do that. I'm gonna be using this purple shade right here. It was really hard to pick colors because they all honestly stand out to me and they're all so beautiful. But this one right here, I decided to go with kind of like a purplish golden sort of look, so I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm gonna take it on a flat shader brush. This is kind of a more precise flat shader brush. It's a MAC 242. It's really, really good with glitters and pigments and shadows and things like that you kind of want to press on your eyelid. So what I'm gonna do is take that on this brush, just pack it on, tap off, and then I'm going to just press it onto my lid and kind of go from the middle to the outer. I don't want to go all over the entire lid. I just want to go kind of the middle to the outer because I kind of want to do like a gradient sort of look with this. I don't want it covering the entire lid. So just keep going until you get that amount of product that you want on there. Since they're so pigmented, you don't really need to dive into the palette that many times. The next one I'm going to do is get my little blending brush right here, and I'm going to dip into that first transition color that I had and just make sure that I kind of wipe away any excess glitter that's gone up there because we don't want any glitter really in the crease. I'm going to go over that other purple color with this color so I can kind of mix them together. But I'm focusing this pinkish red shade in the middle as opposed to the outer V. So I'm kind of just doing a cool like purple, pink, yellow gradient, but I'm just kind of going in on the middle. It kind of will make it pop just a little bit. You can apply it to the middle and then blend to the outer part. Alrighty, so I decided I'm going to actually spray some Fix Plus on those shades. So I'm just gonna spray my brush, and I just want to kind of amplify that color. Kind of amps up that color just a little bit. Alright, so next shade I'm going to dip into is going to be this one right here. It's like a nice gold yellow sort of shade, and I'm going to dip into it with the other side of my brush right here. I'm going to apply it right here in whatever's left of the lid right here. So I'm going to go from like the very inner corner of my lid to where that color meets. So you see it's kind of meeting right there, like where, like the middle of my eye sort of. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more and kind of work it in to kind of bring this look together. So gorgeous. You kind of just pat where those colors meet and that kind of blends them together. Next I'm going to do my brow bone highlight, and for that I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. It's really good. It's nice and creamy and smooth. Oh my gosh, like it's so pigmented. I mean, look at that. That's just insane. So I'm going to take that. Nothing still has beaten MAC Nylon or MAC Shroom for me as a brow bone highlight. Those just, like, there's no fallout to those to me. Like, it's just, they're so smooth, and they're not chalky or anything. Like, these are still good, but like there's just fallout that comes out on these, and you just have to be like careful to apply these because you have to really blend them. I feel like it's still super pigmented. I mean, there's a lot of really nice color payoff in these. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do for this eye look is I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to use a pencil brush. This is the Sigma Pencil E30. I'm going to dip into that first transition shade that we went to, and I'm going to just blend in all across the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that darker orange color, that's the matte color, and apply it on the outer part of my lash line. Now I'm going to take my blending brush and blend those colors together. Make sure it's seamless and really blended and smoked out. I'm going to take my Morphe E36 and dip into that purple shade. I'm going to mix those two, purplish pink purple and then the purple pink shade, and I'm just going to apply it to the middle of my lower lash line, just to kind of give that some depth down there. And now I'm gonna take that yellow gold shade and apply it just to my lash, the inner corner of my lower lash line, just so they can kind of meet. So this is the outer V, this is the inner V right here. So these colors, I'm just kind of connecting those two. So it's all kind of smoky and kind of, I don't know, sultry. I don't know what to call it. It's just beautiful. I kind of want to deepen the outer V just a tiny bit. I'm going to take my pencil brush right here, and I'm going to dip into this purple shade again. I'm going to dip into this purple right here, and I'm just going to get it just on a smaller brush so it's a little bit more condensed and a little bit more concentrated in that area. And I'm going to apply this dark color just to give it some more depth in that inner corner. So last but not least, I'm just going to add a little bit more of that icy highlight shade, and I'm going to just kind of take that into my inner corner of my eyelid right there. This color should be called like Ice Queen or something. It reminds me of the Icy Queen, Emily Blunt, that was in, what was that movie? Dang it. What was that movie that I saw on Mother's Day? Mother's Day was sold out, and I had to go see this other movie that was not very good with Emily Blunt and Chris Hemsworth. The Wood movie? I don't know. One where they're in the woods. Dang it, I don't even know. I can't remember. I was so mad that Mother's Day was sold out on Mother's Day. That's why you always need to get tickets, movie tickets, online in advance. We were early too. Well, actually, we were probably like on time. The next step is going to be eyeliner, and I was kind of debating on if I wanted to do eyeliner or not. And I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't know. I'm like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't know what to do. Help me. I think I'm just gonna do it, but I'm not gonna make it too bold. So I'm gonna do the Kat Von D liquid liner, and then right after I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I'm gonna use the Buxom stuff. The Buxom stuff, yeah. I think I like doing tutorials with lip gloss on because it feels so weird having like those foundation lips, you know? So I finished the eye look using this Coche de Riche eyeliner by MAC. Then I used the House of Lash Iconic eyelashes, just in case you guys were wondering. I thought I'd give you guys an up-close look of the end so you can see what it looks like. I hope that you guys enjoyed... Really? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you want to see next. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.